Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving deep into the drama, secrets, and unexpected twists that are shaking up Port Charles. From fiery confrontations to emotional revelations, the lives of your favorite General Hospital characters are about to get even more complicated. Grab a cup of coffee and settle in as we break down all the juicy details, explore hidden motivations, and analyze what these twists could mean for the future. Let's get started. Drew Quartermaine vs. Curtis Ashford, a rivalry reaching its boiling point. The rivalry between Drew Quartermaine and Curtis Ashford has been simmering for months, but it's about to explode in dramatic fashion at the Metro Court. Curtis, always the strategist, has been meticulously plotting Drew's downfall. His recent alliance with a congressman has given him a sense of invincibility, and he believes he's one step ahead of his adversary. But Drew isn't one to back down from a fight, especially when it comes to protecting what matters most to him. In a bold move, Drew turned to Selena Wu for help. Known for her connections and ability to uncover even the darkest secrets, Selena may have found something about Curtis' wife, Portia Robinson, that could tip the scales in Drew's favor. Could this secret be tied to Portia's past or something she's been hiding from Curtis? If Drew decides to use this information as leverage, it could shatter Curtis' carefully constructed plans and possibly his marriage. Their confrontation at the Metro Court promises to be intense. Drew's ominous words, "You take something from me, I take something from you," hint at the high stakes of their feud. This isn't just about business or politics, it's personal. Both men have everything to lose, and neither is willing to back down. Will Curtis' scheming finally catch up with him? Or will Drew's gamble with Selena Wu backfire spectacularly? One thing is certain, this is a battle that will leave lasting scars. Lois Chirulo's secret. The truth about Brooke Lynn's sibling. Over in another corner of Port Charles, Lois Chirulo is grappling with a secret she's kept buried for years, a secret that could change everything for her daughter, Brooke Lynn Quartermaine. As viewers know, Brooke Lynn recently made the life-altering decision to search for the sibling she never knew she had. What she doesn't realize is that Lois already knows exactly who this sibling is, Gio Palmieri, the child she gave up for adoption long ago. For Lois, this revelation is a ticking time bomb. She's spent years convincing herself that keeping this secret was the right thing to do for both Gio and Brooke Lynn. But now that Brooke Lynn is determined to uncover the truth, Lois finds herself backed into a corner. The guilt of her past decisions weighs heavily on her as she struggles to figure out how to handle this situation without alienating her daughter. Adding another layer of complexity is Gio himself. What kind of person has he grown up to be? Does he even know about his biological family? And how will he react if Brooke Lynn shows up out of nowhere claiming they're siblings? Lois knows she needs to tread carefully. One wrong move could destroy her relationship with Brooke Lynn forever. This storyline is rich with emotional depth and moral ambiguity. It raises questions about family, forgiveness, and whether some secrets are better left buried. Will Lois come clean before Brooke Lynn uncovers the truth on her own? And if she does, how will Brooke Lynn react? This mother-daughter dynamic is about to be tested like never before. Brad Cooper and Lucas Jones, love rekindled or manipulation exposed? In Miami, Brad Cooper and Lucas Jones are sharing what appears to be a chance reunion at a medical conference, but nothing in Port Charles is ever as simple as it seems. Behind Brad's charming smile lies a web of manipulation and deceit. The only reason he's even at this conference is because he blackmailed Portia Robinson into helping him secure an invitation. Despite his questionable methods, Brad seems genuinely hopeful about rekindling his relationship with Lucas. As they spend time together during the conference, old feelings begin to resurface for Lucas. He starts to see glimpses of the man he once loved, the man he thought he'd lost forever. But what Lucas doesn't know is that Brad hasn't changed as much as he claims. At one point during their time together, Brad gathers his courage and asks Lucas if there's any chance they could start over. It's a vulnerable moment for Brad, one that reveals just how much he still cares about Lucas. But can their relationship survive if Lucas discovers the truth about Brad's manipulative tactics? And what will happen when Portia realizes Brad has dragged her into his scheme? This storyline explores themes of redemption and trust while keeping viewers guessing about Brad's true intentions. Is he genuinely trying to make amends, or is this just another one of his elaborate schemes? Either way, Lucas will have some tough decisions to make in the days ahead. Sonny Corinthos vs. Tracy Quartermaine, a showdown at the estate. Meanwhile, over at the Quartermaine estate, Sonny Corinthos arrives with a bone to pick and Tracy Quartermaine is squarely in his sights. These two powerhouses are no strangers to conflict, both are fiercely protective of their families and unafraid to speak their minds. But what could have sparked this particular clash? Rumors suggest Sonny may have uncovered something shady about Tracy's recent dealings, perhaps involving ELQ or another business venture, and he isn't happy about it. Tracy, however, isn't one to be intimidated easily. She meets Sonny head-on with her trademark wit and sharp tongue. Their argument quickly escalates into a full-blown showdown as accusations fly and tempers flare. But beneath all the bluster lies an undercurrent of mutual respect. Both Sonny and Tracy know they're dealing with formidable opponents. Could this confrontation lead to an unexpected alliance, or will it deepen the rift between them? This storyline highlights the complex dynamics between two of General Hospital's most iconic characters while setting the stage for potential fallout within both families. Carly Spencer's fury and Sasha Gilmore's unexpected visitor. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Carly Spencer finds herself pushed to her breaking point yet again. While details about her latest outburst remain under wraps, it's clear that someone has crossed a line and Carly isn't about to let it slide quietly. Meanwhile, Sasha Gilmore receives an unexpected visitor who throws her world into chaos. Could this surprise guest be connected to her troubled past or someone looking to disrupt her hard-won stability? Sasha has been through so much already, will she find the strength to face this new challenge head-on? Lulu Spencer turns to Damian Spinelli for help. Finally, Lulu Spencer seeks out Damian Spinelli for assistance with a mysterious favor that could have significant repercussions for everyone involved. Spinelli's unparalleled tech skills make him an invaluable ally, but what exactly does Lulu need from him? Could this favor involve uncovering hidden secrets or protecting someone close to her? As always with Spinelli, viewers can expect plenty of humor and heart alongside the intrigue. Next, we're diving into a fascinating discussion that has been buzzing within the General Hospital fan community. From passionate debates about casting choices to creative fan theories, Cameron Mathison's portrayal of Drew Kane has sparked a whirlwind of opinions. Let's explore the layers of this conversation, unpack the history behind the actor's career, and analyze why fans are so divided. Fans debate, should Cameron Mathison have played Ryan Lavery instead of Drew Kane? One of the most intriguing points raised by fans revolves around whether Cameron Mathison should have reprised his beloved role as Ryan Lavery from All My Children instead of stepping into the shoes of Drew Kane on General Hospital. Social media platforms like Reddit have become hotbeds for these discussions, with fans voicing their frustrations and offering alternative ideas for how Mathison could have been integrated into the world of Port Charles. Some viewers argue that bringing Ryan Lavery into GH would have been a seamless crossover between two iconic soap operas. As one fan suggested, Ryan could have easily joined Crimson or The Invader, blending his Pine Valley roots with Port Charles's drama. This idea isn't just about nostalgia, it's about preserving the essence of a character that many fans already loved. By doing so, they believe Mathison's transition into GH would have felt more organic and less jarring. Others chimed in to agree, pointing out that Ryan's established backstory and personality would have brought a fresh dynamic to Port Charles. Whether as a journalist at The Invader or a suave businessman at Crimson, Ryan Lavery could have added depth and intrigue to existing storylines. But instead, Mathison was cast as Drew Kane, a decision that has left some fans scratching their heads. Mixed reactions, is Cameron Mathison's Drew Kane winning over fans? While some viewers remain critical of Mathison's portrayal of Drew Kane, others argue that his ability to elicit such strong reactions is evidence of his talent. After all, isn't the hallmark of a great soap actor their ability to stir emotions and keep audiences talking? Supporters of Mathison's performance point out that stepping into an established role like Drew Kane is no easy feat. The character had previously been portrayed by Billy Miller and even Steve Burton, who also plays Jason Morgan, Drew's twin brother. Both actors brought their own unique interpretations to the role, leaving big shoes for Mathison to fill. Critics often compare Mathison's portrayal to those who came before him, but supporters argue that he deserves credit for making the role his own. They suggest that the mixed reactions might stem from fans' resistance to change rather than any shortcomings in Mathison's performance. As one fan put it, if people are this passionate about his portrayal, whether they love it or hate it, he must be doing something right. Cameron Mathison's career, from Pine Valley to Port Charles. To understand why Cameron Mathison's casting as Drew Kane has sparked such debate, it's worth taking a closer look at his career trajectory. Longtime soap fans will remember Mathison's breakout role as Ryan Lavery on All My Children. Cast in 1997, he quickly became a fan favorite and remained with the show until 2011. Ryan Lavery was a complex character, charming yet flawed, and Mathison brought depth and charisma to the role. After leaving All My Children, Mathison explored various opportunities outside the soap world. He starred as Mike Kingston in Hallmark's Murder, She Baked series and became a correspondent for Good Morning America. These roles showcased his versatility as an actor and television personality. However, it wasn't until 2021 that Mathison made his grand return to daytime television by joining the cast of General Hospital. Taking over the role of Drew Kane marked a new chapter in his career, but it also came with its challenges. Fans who had grown attached to Billy Miller's version of Drew were understandably hesitant about the change. Why fans are so invested in casting choices? The passionate reactions to Cameron Mathison's portrayal highlight just how deeply invested soap opera fans are in their favorite characters and storylines. For many viewers, these shows are more than just entertainment, they're part of their daily lives and emotional routines. When an actor steps into an established role like Drew Kane, they're not just playing a character, they're inheriting years of history and expectations. This is especially true for General Hospital, which has one of the most dedicated fan bases in daytime television. Every casting decision is scrutinized, every storyline dissected. It's a testament to the show's enduring popularity and its ability to evoke strong emotions from its audience. The future of Drew Kane on General Hospital. As Cameron Mathison continues to settle into his role as Drew Kane, only time will tell how fans' opinions evolve. Will he eventually win over skeptics with his interpretation of the character? Or will viewers continue to long for what might have been if Ryan Lavery had crossed over from Pine Valley? One thing is certain, Cameron Mathison remains a talented actor with a loyal following. Whether he's playing Drew Kane or revisiting his iconic role as Ryan Lavery someday in another crossover event, one can dream. He has proven time and again that he can captivate audiences. Next, we're diving into the tangled web of deception, doubt, and drama surrounding Willow Chirulo and Drew Quartermaine. From lies that threaten to unravel trust to deep-seated emotional scars shaping Willow's decisions, this week in General Hospital promises a roller coaster of revelations. Let's break it all down and explore the layers of this storyline, along with the ripple effects it could have on Port Charles. Willow's troubled past, a pattern of seeking heroes. To truly understand Willow Chirulo's current predicament, we need to examine her history, a pattern of seeking out knights in shining armor to rescue her from her own vulnerabilities. From her tumultuous relationship with Harrison Chase to her marriage to Michael Chirulo, Willow has always gravitated toward men who exude strength and stability. But is this a coping mechanism born from her traumatic past? Let's not forget the emotional scars left by her involvement with Dawn of Day and its manipulative leader, Henry Shiloh Archer. That experience left Willow deeply wounded, forcing her to build emotional walls while simultaneously longing for someone who could make her feel safe again. Drew Quartermain seemed to step into that role effortlessly, his charm and hero persona filling the void left by her past heartbreaks. But now, with cracks forming in his facade, Willow may be forced to confront a painful truth. Is she clinging to Drew because she loves him or because she needs him to fix what's broken inside her? This introspection could lead Willow down a path of self-discovery or deeper into denial. Her decision to move in with Drew, despite mounting doubts about his honesty, speaks volumes about her fragile state of mind. Is she trying to convince herself that their relationship is solid, or is she simply afraid to face the possibility that Drew might not be the man she thought he was? Drew's deception, a halo that's slipping. Drew Quartermain has always been seen as one of Port Charles's good guys, a man with integrity and a strong moral compass. But his recent actions are casting a shadow over that image. Lying about being home alone the night Cyrus Renaud supposedly died was a bold move, especially when Jason Morgan was right there with him. Why would Drew risk his reputation and his relationship with Willow by covering up the truth? Some fans speculate that Drew's actions might be tied to a larger scheme involving Jason or even Cyrus himself. Could there be more at stake than meets the eye? Or is Drew simply trying to protect Jason at all costs, even if it means jeopardizing his own relationships? Whatever his motivations, one thing is clear, his deception has put him on shaky ground. Back at Drew's place, he seems determined to smooth things over with Willow, flashing his signature smile and doubling down on his charm. But can charisma really paper over such a glaring lie? The more time Willow spends with Drew, the harder it will be for him to hide his shifty behavior. His halo is slipping fast, and unless he comes clean soon, he risks losing everything, including Willow's trust. Willow's denial, clinging to a fantasy. Willow's reaction to Drew's lie has been nothing short of fascinating. Instead of stepping back to process the red flags staring her in the face, she seems determined to dive deeper into their relationship, agreeing to move in with him as though proximity will somehow erase her doubts. This isn't the first time Willow has clung to an idealized version of love rather than confronting harsh realities. Her decision reeks of denial, a desperate attempt to hold on to the fantasy of Drew as her perfect partner. But deep down, Carly Spencer's pointed question, why would Jason lie about this, is gnawing at her. That flicker of doubt in Willow's eyes was unmistakable when Carly planted the seed of suspicion. It's only a matter of time before those doubts grow too big for Willow to ignore. Is she afraid of admitting that Drew might be playing her? Or does she genuinely believe that love can overcome deception? Either way, Willow's journey toward uncovering the truth promises plenty of emotional twists and turns. Carly Spencer, the catalyst for doubt. Carly Spencer has always had an uncanny ability to read people, and this situation is no exception. From the moment Drew lied about being alone that night, Carly knew something was off. Her sharp instincts picked up on Jason Morgan's bewildered reaction when Drew threw him under the bus at the PCPD. Jason's jaw practically hit the floor when Drew claimed he was solo that night, an outright fabrication that left Carly suspicious. Carly wasted no time confronting Willow about it, planting seeds of doubt that are now starting to take root. Her question, why would Jason lie about this, wasn't just rhetorical. It was a calculated move designed to make Willow think twice about trusting Drew blindly. Carly knows how much is at stake here, not just for Jason but for Willow as well, and she isn't about to let this lie go unchecked. Carly's role as both protector and instigator adds an interesting layer to this storyline. Will she continue pushing Willow toward the truth, or will she step back and let Willow figure it out on her own? Either way, Carly's involvement ensures that this drama won't resolve quietly. The incident at PCPD, where it all began. The turning point in this storyline came at the PCPD when Drew was cornered by cops questioning him about Cyrus Renaud's supposed death. Without missing a beat, Drew lied through his teeth, claiming he was home alone that night, effectively leaving Jason out in the cold. Jason's reaction was one for the books, pure shock and disbelief as he realized Drew had just thrown him under the bus. This moment set off a chain reaction that now threatens to unravel everything for Drew. His decision to lie wasn't just risky, it was reckless. Did he truly believe he could get away with it without anyone noticing? And what does this say about his loyalty, not just to Jason but also to Willow? The fallout from this incident continues to ripple through Port Charles as fans eagerly await answers. Why did Drew feel compelled to lie? What is he hiding? And how long can he keep up this charade before everything comes crashing down? Stay tuned as these storylines unfold on General Hospital. With trust hanging by a thread and secrets threatening to come out, Port Charles is brimming with tension, and we can't wait to see what happens next.